So you want to know the top 12 reasons not to move to Florida? I've been a resident for more than 20 years now, and I'm going to give you my take next. Hey everybody, my name is Craig Cunha. I am a real estate agent in Southwest Florida. And if this is your first time to this channel and you're looking for information on what it's like to live, play, eat, sleep, or buy real estate in Southwest Florida, then this is the channel for you. So go ahead and subscribe, comment, and like so that you can see the future videos as they come out. I'm getting calls from people every day asking about what it's like to be in Florida, even if they're just visiting. So if you want to know, you have to call, text, or email, and I'll be sure to get right back to you. Okay, like I said, I've been here for over 20 years now, and there's a number of things that I've noticed about being in Florida and reasons why you may not want to be here. Number one is if you don't like the sunshine, you may not want to live here. They say that there's over 250 days a year of sunshine. I'm going to tell you from experience, it's a lot more than that, because the sun peaks out nearly every day. The only thing that keeps it from happening is if we have a tropical system around and it's just overcast the whole time. Number two is if you don't like people, you may not want to move to Florida. There's over 950 people a day coming into Florida, whether it's to visit or move permanently, and we are the largest tourist attracting state of all the states. So if you don't like people, there's going to be a lot of them here, so pick your times of when to be here carefully, or just know that you're going to be surrounded by a lot of people. Number three, if you do not like a tropical climate with sand and beaches, then this may not be for you. Obviously, Florida is a peninsula. We're surrounded by water on all sides, except the north side, but you will have sand and water everywhere. So if that's not for you, you may want to consider somewhere else. Number four, if you do not like traffic and you don't like crazy drivers, Florida may not be for you. We have historically proven that we are terrible drivers here, and you can find that just by looking at auto insurance rates. In most cases, we are higher than your state. So take that into consideration. You gotta have your head on a swivel and just pay attention. Number five is if you don't like water sports, exercise, and outdoor entertainment, then this may not be for you. See, one thing that I found by living here is that if it is a beautiful day, regardless of how I feel, I might be having a down day, I might feel sick, whatever it is, I feel guilty if I'm not outside doing something. These beautiful days are meant to take advantage of, and we have them here constantly. So get out, find an activity you love, use all this water we have around here, and just get out and have fun. Number six, if you do not like bugs, gators, and snakes, then Florida may not be for you. Yes, the bugs are a little bigger here. Yes, the palmetto bugs, they're big roaches that fly, so they can come after you. The gators and snakes, I see snakes more than I see gators. You can see them cutting a lawn. I've had them kind of climbing around things outside. They don't want anything to do with you, but they do exist. And for me to tell you otherwise, why would I? As far as gators, my brother has been here now over 2 years, and he's still saying he has yet to see a gator. Now, either he's really sheltered, or there aren't as many gators laying around as you think there are. But if you want to find a gator, you can certainly find one. Number seven, if you don't like golf courses and amusement parks, then Florida may not be for you. We have more golf courses in Florida than most any other place in the States, and it's one of those activities that, once again, you're either going to try it or learn how to play it because it's in your face all the time. As far as amusement parks, I don't have to tell you about Disney, I don't have to tell you about Epcot and Universal Studios and Busch Gardens, so there's a lot of different places to go as far as entertaining yourself. So 2 hours north, 2.5 hours northeast, and you're in a kids and adults playground. Number eight, if you don't like flat terrain, then Florida is definitely not for you. There's a few places I found throughout the state that there are some hills. It's usually to the center of the state. Our elevation here is relatively low at the coast side. I think it more than doubles in the center of the state, but we ride motorcycles up there, so we can find hills if we really look for it. But most of what you're going to do, especially in Southwest Florida, is going to be flat. Yes, we still have hiking trails. Yes, we still have biking trails, but you're not going to be going up and down hills. So if you're looking to hike, you may want to go north. Number 9, if you don't like lightning, rainstorms, and hurricanes, then Florida may not be for you. Now, I know that sounds like a real downer, but they can actually be beautiful. Seeing a rainstorm roll in and just downpour and everything, it is actually quite beautiful to behold. As far as the lightning goes, yeah, it can be a little scary at times, but again, it's a light show. God's putting on a show for us. As far as hurricanes, if you're afraid of them, again, I've been here over 20 years. I have yet to leave for one of them, but if you are somebody that would rather not deal with it, then please take off early. You've got usually a week plus notice of when to go, so be on your way and be safe. Number 10, if you don't like paying less in taxes than's necessary, then Florida's not for you for sure. We don't have state income tax. I'm sure you've heard this 100 times from 100 different people, but it is one of those things that we have that bonus and that benefit. So if you want to pay a little bit more in your taxes, find another state. Number 11, if you don't like outdoor events and festivals, then Florida may not be for you. We have sand sculpting competitions here. We have car shows and craft shows and concerts and festivals and farmers markets. Those seem to be everywhere. So all these things you can find in various areas of Florida. So if they're not for you, then Florida may not be. And number 12 is if you don't like day trips, then Florida may not be for you. We are just so fortunate to be in the area of the state that we are. We can get to so many destinations in just a couple hours, worst case. Example, we're going to Key West here in a couple weeks, and it's 3.5 hours on the Key West Cat. That's basically a water taxi that goes from Fort Myers to Key West in the morning and returns in the evening. So you can make it literally a day trip. You can go to the center of the state and go on a seaplane off of one of the lakes in the center of the state. You can obviously hit one of the amusement parks we discussed, go to one of the beaches, go shelling, go shark tooth hunting. There's just a ton of things to do here. We even have some places where they're set up for zip lines and for wakeboarding on a cable around a lake. So again, day trips are plentiful, and if you don't like them, then Florida may not be for you. Okay, so that wraps up the 12 reasons not to move to Florida. And if you've learned anything by watching this, then go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Give me a comment of something else I can discuss with you or tell you about. And check out one of these other videos to learn more about Cape Coral and Fort Myers. Otherwise, you've got to give a call, a text, or an email because I've got your back when moving to the Gulf Coast.